time to press play. Game dev magic brewing. It's launch day. Got the engine power, building worlds so bright. Pixel dreams and coding, lighting up the night. Tune in now, it's starting soon. Level up, we reach the moon. Freedom Forge, it's time to shine. In our world, it's game dev time. Heroes rise from pixels. Every quest awaits. Destiny is calling. Open up the gates. XP points for gaining in this epic stream. Every challenge conquer, crafting every dream. Tune in now, it's starting soon. Level up, we reach the moon. Freedom Forge, it's time to shine. In our world, it's game dev time. Heroes rise from pixels. Every quest awaits. Destiny is calling. Open up the gates. XP points for gaining in this epic stream. Every challenge conquer, crafting every dream. Tune in now, it's starting soon. Level up, we reach the moon. Freedom Forge, it's time to shine. In our world, it's game dev time.
Ahem. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Freedom Forge Studios. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Brought to you by Freedom Forge Studios. We would like to introduce you to Covino. Wait for it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Please hold your applause. Thank you. Yes. Oh, yeah, I see you. Oh, thank you. Yes, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon, or it's the morning here. Good morning. If it's not the morning there, well, it's the morning here. So good morning. Welcome. Today, we have something very special. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Good morning, Skatoshi. Good morning, SecOps gang. Let's hack some games. Indeed. Let us hack some games here. We're going crazy. Today, we rolling the sleeves up. That goal is wrong. Wait for it. Where did I put the goal alert thing? There it is. Today we are gonna. Those aren't the right letters. There we go. Today we're gonna be working on the boss. So yesterday, listen, we'll admit it. We kind of failed. We tried to get the boss working, and it just wasn't happening. We kind of got it, but it just wasn't working. I will code my project while listening to your stream. Sounds phenomenal. Good luck with your project. And I will scream for you if I need you. Okay, so we're trying to get the boss going. And we realized it doesn't work on this. Like, you can't have two bosses on the same realm or like level. So we need to open a new level. I'm just making a... What, you're making a what for devs? What? Here it is. All right, so this is, anyways, we got the boss here. So if we play it, why that reaction? No reason. Interesting. It's an interesting project you're working on. Interesting. Okay, so the boss chases. It slows us by a lot because we set it to a lot, but it doesn't do the attacks, which is an issue. Also, this YouTube ad reminded me, I think we're gonna end up... Oh no, we must have already got them. Usually when we start, it gives, it runs an ad, so then we can't do the thing. Captain Enosa, hello. Welcome. You missed my beautiful introduction. But we're trying to, today, we are trying to get this boss to work. For some reason, it only slows us, and it doesn't do the shoot or the hit or anything like that. Now, what we kind of thought about yesterday is this game would get extraordinarily boring if the bosses just had like a melee and ranged attack with their special. So instead, what we're kind of thinking here is this boss will summon little areas that like slow you or your companions that walk through it. So we're going to try to figure out that. I don't know how. I'm just building a website that lists projects that learner can build based on difficulty. They can filter based on language, framework, and other stuff. Oh, Project Hub. Oh, that makes a lot of sense now. That is a great idea. Phenomenal idea. Project Hub for devs. I thought you meant something else. Whew. There they are. We're about to get Jortster. Let's see. Pretty sure I will do game dev section as well. Yeah. Those projects a learner can build. Also, because I forgot to have my early brunch lunch. So before the ad show starts, I'll show you guys. Oh, it's invisible. I got a giant cookie. Big cookie. That's going to be my lunch. My lunch is a cookie. Sad, not the early brunch lunch. Yeah, I'm upset I missed it. I was too busy. And then all of a sudden I looked at the time. I was like, oh no, I need to go shower so I look good for everyone. And then I realized that's kind of an impossible task. And it all just went down south. But we're here. We're on time. And we're going to do some coding once the ads finish. But while these ads are going on, which they should be starting any moment. Any moment now. Wait for it. Wait for it. No, I guess not. Anyways, we need to figure out how on earth do we even begin to code this thing. Did you think about the boss? Yes. Yes. So what I'm thinking is this boss in particular, you can only get the ads. There they are. Basically the idea that I thought about. Let's close out of this, run over to the boss. See, now the problem is it's getting a little complex for our first game. And that was why the original idea was just do it boring. But so the idea will be you have also, if anyone in chat wants to contribute to you need to specify it's a project hub. Project hub. Once the ads are over, I'll fully explain the idea. But I think I got it. It's just a little complex. Is it the same thing? Is it? SecOps. I tried out that Mighty Force game. Mighty Survivor Force. Yeah, it gave me some pretty good ideas. Pretty good ideas. So thank you for that. Oh my god, this cookie's so good. I should have tossed up the Wordle game. Welcome back, everyone, from the ads. Welcome back. All right, so listen up, folks. This is the plan. We thought about the boss, and we have some ideas. Ideas are, we have, so this boss is going to have their special ability, which the spirit special ability is to slow things. Normal. But except the boss, to make things more fun, will drop slow areas all over the place. Just a bunch of little areas that if you or your companion goes through it, they get slowed. That should be relatively easy. Next, if on a internal like timer, it will have a knockback effect for anyone that gets into melee range. Because by this point in time, you're gonna have a companion that can go into melee range, and that does damage in melee. But that would be a little OP for your companion. So every like 5 seconds or so, the boss will do a knockback if someone is in their melee range. And then, what in tarnation? Why isn't Saribot working? Bye, I'm Benson. We already have the most valuable viewers. We don't need any of that free junk over here. Oh, don't eat the cookie yet. As I was saying, it'll have a knockback in the melee area on a timer, so like 5 seconds or something. Enough time for the companion to like run back, get a hit off, get knocked back, that kind of thing. And then if you enter the range, which we'll put in blue, if you enter the range of the boss, it will put a damage over time effect on you. It's like a damage over time effect. And that will be the boss fight. Still fairly simple. Far more complex than what we were originally going to do. But I think that might be the idea. And then the dot, to make matters worse with the dot, maybe we do it ramping. Maybe a ramp or a ramp and stack. That part I haven't figured out. Because the other thing is, I can think of all these ideas, but I don't know how to do any of them. Any of them. The dot, kind of understand. That the dot is kind of like the slow. Everything else, I don't know. Does anybody have any questions about this boss fight? Or any recommendations or anything like that? Are you gonna have to make a... Are you gonna have many dot effects? I don't think so. I think this is gonna be the only dot effect. Maybe we could give the dot effect to our spirit companion. I hope I won't get any banned from the channel or even Twitch. Wait, what are you gonna get banned for? I mean, just by saying Project Hub, I think you'll be fine. All right. So I think this is what we're gonna try to attempt here. But I do know one thing. Read the text above. Will do. I just can't switch to my screen to scroll up right now while I'm drawing. So real quick, these dropped areas, we do want to make them a reusable resource, because eventually we will have some kind of explosion type thing. So having the logic for spawning a bunch of areas all over the place, I think would be very useful. What do you guys think? Or should we just have remake them every time? Don't worry about multifunctionality and extending. Well, shouldn't we worry about it though? Because then that would save us in the future. Oh, I see. Get it to work first, and then try to make it have multifunctionality. I gotcha. If you try to make it complex now, it will be harder later. Gotcha. Okie doke. We'll do that then. Get the body parts and Frankenstein away. I see. Okay. You could look at the fire I made in Fairy Realm 1. Yeah, I didn't even actually look at how you made that fire. So it is an area with an Omni light. Oh, what did I do? Maybe I shouldn't have pressed that. What does this button do? Children are not selectable. Click to make them selectable. Oh, okay. On time or timeout. Just get overlapping bodies. Body has If body has method take damage, then take damage. Oh, that is super simple. I gotcha. Tame Tanikyoko. Recently updating the UI, but most of the fonts ended up funky and not fitting with the Bevis Nui Kai font. Ah, interesting. So, this fire looks relatively simple. I mean, it's just on timer, and then you're exporting the variable. Wait, you're exporting the damage as equal to 10? Why would you do as equal to 10 here? So you'd add a method for slow, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. It just makes it know it's a float. Oh, okay. If you do a decimal. Oh. But why wouldn't you just do export variable damage equals 10.0? Oh, I guess it's that sets the variable to 10 as compared to setting it to a float of 10 as a float equal to 10. It changes the slider in the inspector. Okay. Interesting. One thing I saw before I was a bit worried about, by the way. Your times equals and divided by equals the slow value. It might not be those operations aren't safe to be used repeatedly. That's a good... Yeah, I don't know. Try making an exported int under it. At export var int. Oh, I guess something int. Built-in type. Oh. Something. Oh, do as equals 10. As equals 10. The only difference I see is one has the little up arrows and the other one does not. You can slide the flow. Oh! You can slide the int as well, though. I mean, not very well, but you can. It kind of jumps up by 5s. Yeah. I know exporting range, what that does is you can set it, you can kind of almost clamp it, right? It's just a good idea to do static typing. Gotcha. I don't want to mess with the fire too much. There we go. Throw some motivational line. I'm procrastinating again. All right, I'll hit you with the motivational line. Let me think of one real quick. I gotta think of something really good. And let me think. I'm just thinking real quick. Okay. Every line of code written today brings your game closer to reality. Don't let your procrastination delay the world from experiencing your creation. All off the dome. Do you feel motivationalized? I know I do. The Team Rocket does motivation. Yes, Captain. Opening Vim. You can export range too. It's a good idea to do static type. You get like a 400% if you statically type everything in your game. Wait, what do you mean you get a 400%? Oh, 400% performance boost if you statically type. Oh. What if my creation is a 48-hour game jam connection game? Then don't release it. Just submit it to the game jam and pretend it never existed. Okay. I'm writing 300 lines of code per hour, and they're all wrong. I'm with you there. 100% with you. Except I'm writing a lot less than that. A lot less. Maybe like 2 lines per hour. Means the compiler doesn't have to be vague. Oh, so some examples of me using this is I should probably do it here for all these exported variables, right? Yeah. So health, we want it as an int. And this just, the colon just takes away the guesswork, right? Because Godot built in will guess whether it's an int or a float just based on what number you give it. And so this is saying, hey, this is definitely an integer, or this is definitely a float. You know health is in it, make it in. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm getting it now. I am getting it. Look at this. We're increasing our code. Just make sure every time you're interacting with it. Jax, thank you for the refollow. Make sure every time you're interacting with it, it's the same and you're good to go. Okay, sweet. Looks good. Howdy, Jax. Howdy, howdy. Okie doke. So, we got that. Dang. Now I feel like I should go through everything. This is definitely a float. It's a struggle to add 0.5 to an int, for example. I will come back later and rant about Gatsby. We'll only listen to the stream for some time. Sounds like a plan. Thank you for listening. All right, so let's get to work. What are you gonna do today? Well, that's the good question. We're going to make this boss have a special like ability where it can make slow areas that whenever a player walks through it, or companion, it gets slowed. That is what we are going to do. Little areas. Shouldn't be too difficult. The part that really confuses me is if it's just a Boolean thing, then it should be nice and simple. See, the thing that's really getting me is how do you tell it to spawn in like random locations? Because yeah, we could probably make it like, oh, spawn X position out by 1, 2, 3, or Y over. So like we could tell it to do it like that, but that's so predictable. It needs to be more randomized, I think, or at least seem more randomized. So instead of doing it like a line, and we're putting in the coordinates we want it to go, it should be like boom, 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 boom. Just random numbers. Is there not a random range sort of thing? There is we could do a random kind of like with our, what do we do with the random? We randomize something. We could do that. Oh, we randomized our luck stat. So yeah, we probably could do a random within a set range. I don't want predictability in this game. Right, I don't either. I definitely don't. Is there not a Boolean thing? Just be nice. You could have preset positions. Yeah, I don't want preset. Using rand would give that straight away. Yeah, I think we got to do rand. We'll do a random random number within like a set range. And I think that would be fine. Yeah. Yeah, within the max radius, minimum radius. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And we can just set it within our boss's radius, which is this one here. And we just say, okay, you can spawn pools anywhere here. Whatever it is. I think that would work. Work pretty nicely. Okay, so how do we even begin to do something like this? Do we make a new resource? Like a new script? Because we're trying to... we want to eventually reuse it? Probably, maybe not. Because we want to see... we just want it to work first. I want the game to make no sense whatsoever. Nothing can be predictable. Oh my. Oh my. You don't care about the boss spawning it yet. Okay. Get the slow effect to work first. We already have the slow effect working. We just need to put it into an area. This slow effect right here works. This makes things slow, and it adds a little swirly above their head. So now, get an area. Slaps near fire. Yeah. So now we basically are going to do the same thing we did with the fire, where we're going to make a new scene. It's going to be a area 3D, and we chuck this into it. Get that to work on a separate area. Yeah. Okay. So we can kind of use the fire also as our what's it called? As like a reference. Area 3D, and we're gonna call this what are these things called? Like a fire area. Don't stand in the fire. Ground AoE slow 1. Well, the reason I'm thinking about not naming it with slow in it is just because area of effect. Okay. I'm just afraid of I'm thinking too much into trying to reuse this when maybe I shouldn't be. Slow AoE. So we'll just call it the slow AoE. Easy peasy. We need to give it a shape, which probably will just be a circle. Yeah, ground circle. Negative ground circle. Collision shape. Slow AoE. Easy name, exactly. Easy peasy. Now we will probably want it to be... I actually think we want it to be a cylinder. Because we want it to be a circle, but extend upwards, because there's flying companions that need to get hit by these. Or sometimes we need to get hit. Sometimes. So this, by putting this in, we could... yeah, I think this would be ideal. Okay. Let's go to transform. No. Here it is. We want the radius to be... oh boy, what do we want the radius to be? Well, the player is 1 meter, or 1.8 meters. So maybe we want the radius to be... no, that's kind of big. Radius to be determined by testing, yeah. We'll do 1 meter for now. 1 meter by 3 meters. I mean, it also doesn't actually have to go... we could probably raise it. Do you guys reckon we should leave it like that, or do we raise it upward so that the bottom circle just is the one touching the ground? I think bring it up so it's touching the ground. Kind of like that. Right? Now it's touching the ground. Maybe a little bit in it. And then we can bring the height down. Nope, it's affecting both. Bring the height down to 2. Works either way. Nothing slip under it. Okay, then we'll just bring it back to 3. We'll call that good. Alright, that's our area. Save. Man, I really don't like the way we have this set up. Save. Okay. So now we need to add a script to the area. Yeah. Add a script to the area. Under scripts. Under, I guess, utility. Every time OnBody enters Scream. Yeah. Every time I open the file manager thing, I get this little surge of needing to redo the entire project. That's not good. Wind. I didn't even know there was a wind function. Huh. That's cool. Wind. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect the OnBody entered. Right? OnBody entered, OnBody exited. I think that would be ideal. Let's check what the fire does to check. So we can actually export variable first. Does the fire have a timer on it? It does. Okay. Okay, so it's really just get overlapping bodies. Easy. You don't even need it. Works here. Nothing will slip under it. On play body enter Scream. Yeah. A little math too. Okay, so we'll put a timer as well. Timer. Bang. We don't have any particle effects yet. And we'll do on the timer, we'll do timer timeout. Connect that to the script. Connect. So now on timer timeout. And let's do an export at export var slow effect as equals a float. Bang. And now we can come back over to our spirit boss and we can take this guy right here and we're going to modify it. We are going to modify it. I'm just pasting it here just so it's easier to look at. We will modify it. So we could do it a couple different ways. We could do one way where when the player enters the area, they're given the slow dot. So it's a dot. Signify it like that. Or, that looks like a G. Oh, that looks like a G as well. Well, everything looks like a G. Okay. Or we do it so the player is only slowed when they're in the area. And when they leave the area, they are no longer slowed. What would make the most sense? I think if they're in the area, they're slow. And then the moment they leave the area, they're not slow anymore. So we could do either can work. Yeah. I'm just thinking about what gameplay wise is more fun. I think it's going to be You can rush through the area only. But it may be less. Oh my god, I'm such a fan. Hey, don't worry. I'll be signing autographs afterwards. Pictures. Is that Freedom Forge Studios? It is. Get a haircut. Oh my. JD, no way. No way. We're letting this grow. Let this baby grow. We need our beautiful hair back. I do need to get a haircut soon, though. I will say. I need to get it around the ears, and then I missed part when shaving the back, and I don't trust myself to fix it. And so I'm growing like a rat tail looking thing, or like 2 of them. Not good. Alright, anywho. What is a more fun mechanic here? Is it more fun to turn around, chat will help you? Yeah, listen, I trust you guys and all because we're a team. We're a great team, but you know, some things you just have to kind of do on your own. Something like that. Yeah. Low duration dot will have a similar effect. That's true. So then it's like, I guess that is more punishing to the, so if you first enter the area, like this would prevent it from players going like, ooh, touching the area, getting a very small slow, and then instantly leaving it. This way they're more punished for actually touching the area, and they'll get a little slow effect on them. Yeah. Okay, so we do want to put a dot on them then. Okay, so let's do available targets. We don't need to do here. We can just do get overlapping body. I don't want to hit enter there because that's going to delete. Get overlapping bodies. All targets is on base callable. All targets on... It's an array. Oh, but get overlapping bodies is also an array. So we should be able to just filter it. Get overlap... Nope. That still doesn't work either. Huh. What is this? Do it 360. Punishment for touching the area. Things devs can say that normies can't. What is this? Oh, look at that. Back when I had hair. This is why you can't trust chat. Yeah. This is terrifying. I almost smacked into this. So scary. So scary. Okay. How do I destroy all parents of a child? I need to destroy the children here. Bald Freedom looks more pro. Does he? Does he? I don't know about that. I feel like I'm an illegal code dealer or something. Alright, we'll do One Punch Man of coding. I don't know which version. Is it the serious mode version or the normal Saitama version? That's the question. Touches code and it explodes. I want to signal the parent every time the body is entering. Hey there, I got 1,000 if statements ready to go. Pass me some, man. How many bucks? You wanna... Okay. So, how do we filter our get overlapping bodies? Because apparently you can't... Oh, wait, no, you can just do that. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So now... Stats is not declared in current scope. We're going to have to just... we can export it because it doesn't matter if we export it. As equals character stats. And then... Howdy. Is illegal there? Yes. Hey, if you want a simple calculator, I have 3 million lines of code that you can handle all the way up to 20. Oh man. All right. I come to Nepal. That sounds like a journey. 32 degrees Celsius. Woo. Yeah, it's like 33 degrees Celsius here, maybe 30. Oh, actually, it's kind of cold. I lied. It's like 31 degrees Celsius. England would burn if entry is equal to 0 and the input equals 1, entry equals 1. If entry equals 0 and input, what? I'm confused. Oh, that's a calculator. Oh. I was lost there. All right, so now we got identifier slow effect not declared in current scope. It should be, oh, because that's the scene, slow effect scene. So we need to export var slow effect as a packed scene. And what that does is it will give the little swirly above their head, which should be useful. For reference, our average day is around 11. Ooh. Interesting. Non-static function, instantiate, make an instance instead. There we go. Look at that. I learned, I didn't even have to ask you guys. I already knew it. All right. So what this will do is it will give us a thing. Cool. So really, we don't even need, now that I'm looking at it, we don't even need the timer for this AoE slow area. You've never needed to ask anything. The truth is you knew it all along. Yeah, listen, I have something to admit. I'm actually a 1000x dev. So high of a dev that I've been pretending this whole time that I didn't know anything just to farm reactions from chat. That's my dirty secret. Watch, ready for this? You delete that, and then we come over here, and we go, body entered, and we connect that, and then we're gonna actually bring this up because we want to follow some clean code, and then we go bang, and then you just do slow. 1000x dev sounds like a good domain name. Learned so much it rolled back to 0. All right, there we go. So now what should happen is when we enter this area, it should give us a slow based on our slow stats. So let's head over to stats, new character stats. We're gonna quick load the slow effect. Slow swirl, open. That's gonna give the little swirly above their head. We're gonna head over to the stats and we're gonna do slow percentage can be 0.05, and then slow time, we just leave it at 3 seconds for now. So now we test it. What we'll do is we'll hop over here and we'll do hop over here, Control A, slow, AoE slow, open, drag it on over. Drag it on over. It doesn't have any looks, but that should be fine. And we play it. And now, when we walk through it, we should get slow. Nuts. That didn't work. Run. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Why is Team a CSG box 3D? Why is Team a CSG box 3D? Maybe it's trying to get the ground. Oh, yes, it is trying to get the ground. That's why. We didn't do the, silly me, just farming reactions over here. What did we forget to do, team? That's right, we forgot the collisions. We don't want to mask that. We just want to mask the ground friendly and flying friendlies. That's why. Come to Nepal if you want to trek to the coldest place. You're gonna trek there in October. Whew. Oh my. Yeah, one of these days I wouldn't mind going on like a hiking adventure and just hike different mountains. That would be cool. Oh, instantly broke. Invalid index team on base. Oh, that's right. We didn't give ourselves a team. So that's an easy fix as well. Again, I knew that. I was just farming reactions from you guys. That's all. Let's export a variable of string var team as a string. I don't think we need to do as equals. Yeah, just as. And now what that allows us to do is team enemy. And just to be safe, we also can go to groups, enemy, add it in there, hit save. Let's hike if I get a visa after my undergrad. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm just testing you guys. I mean, so far, you're not able to keep up. Not able to keep up. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Question. Is this going to work? Do we think this is going to work, team? Will the slow area work? Little prediction. Work with the pew. Welcome to chat. And I do know how to swim. So, work with the pew. Little prediction out there. Is this slow area going to work? Did we get it to work? Yes or no? Little bit of a slow area. What's going to happen is when we touch it, it should give us the slow effect. So that little swirly above our head. And bada bing, bada boom. Oh, geez. Everyone's saying no. Why is there 1,000 points into saying no? What? Guys. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, come on. You don't think this is gonna work? You're kidding me. I tried, yes, and it wouldn't submit. Okay, here we go. What? Oh, no. Prediction. Oh. Dang it. No reference exception. Yeah, invalid index slow percentage on base nil. So it's saying stats dot slow percentage is wrong? How is slow percentage wrong? It was that 3%. You think the 3% was the issue? Wait, what? Stats is nil. Right, but how is stats nil if we have it already? It's here. We go to the slow area. The slow area has stats. Slow percentage. So, T-dot stats? No, because we're not trying to do we're trying to do our slow percentage to give to them. So we're saying their movement speed is multiplied by our slow percentage. So we don't want to say T. It's a good guess though. It's because you are single and not married yet. Potentially, but don't do as equals on stats. Saw it now, my bad. Just that. Okay. I was trying to get fancy with our newfound knowledge. All right, now let's see if it works. Because if we do as equals, then what that means is it's setting it to the exact that the stats are, right? Like the base stats. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that works. What are we thinking, team? Obviously, little reminder, it's not meant to look good. Just saying. It's just... He's testing us again. It's just that easy. It's that easy. We did it. Does someone need to make you a slow effective? No, we got it. We got it. Look how good. Look how good that is. Look, it's beautiful. The air should be bigger and it should last way shorter when you leave. Yeah, definitely, I agree. This is, again, just for testing purposes, we did it this way. My brain is dying in this heat. Game div is so easy. Oh my lord, why do people struggle? Yeah, why do people struggle? This is so easy. But yeah, we will need a slow effect kind of thing. I don't know what it's gonna look like yet. I mean, that kind of looks like a disorient, if you ask me. But yeah, it's also just poorly drawn. This is actually his 5th game he made Minecraft originally. No. No. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got that to work. Now what we need to do is we need to be able to spawn this everywhere. Let's also let's make the size bigger. Wait, I wonder, because we connected the stats to it, if we change the attack range... No, the attack range shouldn't change the size of the collision shape. Because it's not... attack range is connected to the target finder. So we'd have to go into here and then manually change it. But that's easy. We can make the radius like 2. Save that. I have to be honest. Oh no. It's crazy to have the stats resource on this. Yeah, I agree. But it's like, it's so much easier just to have the stats resource, isn't it? The thing is, look at the things that isn't use it. Right. I guess, yeah, we don't really need the stats. It would be better to have AoE stats resource. It might be. Instead of jerry-rigging stats to AoEs. Yeah. So what would the resource really contain? I guess it would contain changing the radius of the collision shape. It would have the slow time. It would have the slow percentage, slow time, the radius. That's really it, right? Yeah, it's begging to be its own. Booleans for, the slow Boolean. How much damage is that case? He's testing us again, chat. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're testing you guys. I think that's a great idea. I'm glad you guys came up with that. So we're gonna make a new resource. I really don't like looking at these files. This is bothering me so much. Utility. We're just gonna create new script. And it's gonna be called the AoE stats. AoE stats? Descriptive enough? This is your opportunity to practice a little refactoring. Is this refactoring? I mean, nothing crazy. Yeah. Okay. So I think AoE stats make sense. We're going to... Ew, brother, what is that? Alright, let me create this. Open it. What's the bare minimum it needs? Don't overcomplicate it. Bet. Alright, we'll do that. GitHub. And we'll go... Ew, brother, what is... kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now we just close this bad boy up. We are going to do class name. Class name. What do we call it? AOE stats. When you guys write AOE, do you write capital A, lowercase o, capital E? Or do you do all caps? I think it's lowercase o. Like that. Yeah, 100% AOE. AOE. Yeah, we're gonna rename this. I agree. I don't like looking at that weird way of writing it. Okay. So we got a class name called AOE stats. We're gonna extend resource. Yep, extends resource. Then we can come down here and we're just gonna do @export var. And the first one we want is the probably the radius. Radius is its own thing though. So we can just call it AOE size and equals get collision shape 3D dot radius dot size. No. Well, it would be as. No. It's not radius dot size. Radius? No. This should set the radius of the shape, not the other way around. Set the radius, the size of the shape. So actually we could do, maybe we do it as a float. And then we do a mini setter. When the area effect gets created, its shape radius is this number. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking an export range as well. I want to be able to, just like with our attack range. So our attack range is this. So this is basically what we'll do. Is that. And then attack range changed will be a signal. New range float. So it'd be kind of like this. As equals 1. As equals 1. As set value. And then we can do AOE size. Or no. This is where we would get the... Wait. Was this where we would get the collision shape? No. AOE size equals value. And then we can say AOE size change dot emit. AOE size change dot emit. Why do I always multiply it? There we go. And we want to do a signal AOE size changed. Bang. There we go. So now when we change the AoE size. Let's actually do it as a float just in case we need it. Okay, so we got that. Now we can do export var, and we want the, what do we want? We want the slow percentage and the slow time. Slow percentage and slow time. So slow percentage, and that's going to be a float. 0.1. We'll do actually 0.9. Because 1 is 100%, 9 is 90%. Which is a 10% difference. Then we'll do export var slow time as equals a I guess, yeah, we could do it a float as well, just so if we ever want to do like a 0.5 point whatever, doesn't really matter, it just helps us. Yeah. What if it's an AoE that doesn't slow? Then we just don't use that particular variable. So maybe instead of slow time, we call it AoE time. AoE time. And slow percentage. Slow percentage kind of needs to stay slow percentage. Or actually, instead of AoE time, AoE duration. That's more specific. Wuchi can't swim? Nope. Don't know how. Never learned it, unfortunately. What is AoE duration? AoE duration is the same thing as slow time. So if we want to add, like, say, a fire dot, it would be how long it lasts. How long it lasts on the ground or on the player. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So it'd be effect duration will be how long it lasts on the ground. And then effect duration is how long the effect itself lasts. And then AoE duration is how long the effect lasts on the ground. I think that makes sense. Yes. Or lifetime, yeah. AoE lifetime. I like that better. Lifetime. How long it's on the ground. Yeah. I think that's good. Perfect. And then we can even just note it just in case. How long the effect lasts. And then over here, we can do the exact same thing and say how long the AoE stays on the ground. Do a double above it. What does a double do? 3 weeks from now, when the fire fields are getting made, we are not getting confused. Yes, exactly. Remade, you mean, basically. It actually adds it as a description to the variable. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it worked like that. So you could do how long the effect lasts. How long the AoE stays on the ground. I knew that. Again, testing you guys, of course. Okay. I also want a space there. Just space it out. Make it look good. All right, slow percentage. And then we got... Let's see. Because we will need some that are very specific. Oh, we also got ads here. If you open AoE stats in the docs... Now it should be fine. Just had to write that out so people can see and know. AoE stats in the docs. It should be there. Well, I didn't add it in yet, but yes. Let's do boom. And we'll save this. And we will go back to this script. And we can do, what do we call it? AoE stats. Now, when we click it, new stats, bam. How long? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that's the, oh, wow. I like that. How long the effect lasts. How long the AoE stays on the ground. Those you can't see. It just puts it right there at the bottom. That's awesome. That's cool. We're going to wait the minute 46 for everyone, but now there's zero confusion for you or any members. Yes. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So let's start to plan out how else. Yes, there are ads. For some people, like, it depends on what country you're from, if your country has ads to even play. Because some don't. Where's tic-tac-toe? I got you. Alright, we'll do a boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam. 3. All right. Six. All right. 8. Oh, man. All right. Where do you guys want to go? 4. Oh, man. Whoo, what am I gonna say? Winner's gonna win. Winner's gonna win. Holy, 5 seconds left, and then we're back. Almost like he skipped my 5. Wait, I didn't even see you say 5. Oh no, I didn't see you say 5. Oh, drats. Welcome back from ads, everyone. As you can see, everyone just got completely dominated in tic-tac-toe. But what we just did with these, with like the double line thingies, or the double hashtag things, is if you look over here on the top right, it gives a description now for what we're, what the thing does, the stat does. We were orange, by the way. No, I was the orange. I want to challenge you again. Next set of ads. But we can also toss up the word game thing as well, which is, I think, is a little bit more fun. But we still got to work on that secret project. The secret project. Remember, don't tell anyone. I just don't know how we're gonna do that. All right. So now we have the description things. Yes, Captain, working. Awesome. Cool. What other stats do we need here? I guess for now we don't really need anything else, right? What's the secret project? Do you not remember what the secret project is? We said it like a couple streams ago. The secret project. All right, let's make sure we have less than 30 here. Okay, good. We only got 10 right now. All right, listen. Before, should I tell him? Yeah. You can tell him. You can tell him. See, once we're back up to like 30 plus people on, then we gotta keep it super quiet. You can tell? Okay. Listen, secret project. So the secret project is for during ads. What we ended up deciding as a community was at the end of every hour, we'll have a 3-minute ad session. That gives people time to like go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do some sprints, whatever. Or push-ups, whatever they want. And so for everyone else who's not watching the ads, we were thinking about doing something with them. So playing some kind of like competitive game within the 3 minutes that involves all of chat. And so we thought of things like, we thought of something like a battleship. So I'll do a thing, and then you guys do your thing, and we guess, or you guys, sorry. You guys guess where I put my battleships. Yeah, you remember now. Or even something like a tank game of some sort where that's a weird looking tank. You get the idea. And you guys fire off and try to take down each other. Stuff like that. No clue how to do any of that yet. Just kind of spitballing ideas. If y'all have any better ideas, you can always just in the Discord give the idea, but make sure you say something in the Discord. Say secret, or hang on, Freedom Forge secret project, and then you put your idea. I'm just building Project Hub for dev to make lonely devs happy. You gotta work on your word in there, bud. You gotta work on the wording. Time to make a custom bot / Godot plugin that allows you to play community games when ads are on. There are some out there. I haven't looked them up yet, to be candid with y'all. I haven't looked them up yet. Not yet. But I think it'd be cooler if we had our own. I think it'd be cooler. Okay. What other stats do we need in the AoE stats, GD? Don't know about... He knows about Project Hub. Project. It's a project. You should specify project. Anywho, what we got going on now is AoE stats, character stats.gd. I meant a hand with coding, duh. Yeah, kind of like what I'm giving you guys here, giving you a hand with the coding by prompting questions that an inexperienced programmer and game developer would ask. So then you guys can give input on what kind of things we should be doing. Because the best way to learn is to teach. And so Freedom didn't make the game, chat did. It's been a project for us all along. By the way, do you write JavaScript and TypeScript? No, I don't do any programming. This is, with the exception of like very little C++ way back in the day. Yeah. Anywho, I think these are all the stats we need. I think. So we're going to head back to the boss. Yeah, back to the boss. No, not to the boss, sorry. To the slow AoE. And we're going to make it work now. So instead of stats, oh, it is still stats, actually. Yeah, no, that works. There's really no change. Slow effect. Wait. Guys, there's no change. Sounds good, Sec. I think there's no change. CL, hello, Freedom. CL Endel. You could write it. Could just do that. Save you You could just save yourself a little trouble there. You're using namespace STD. This is better. You shouldn't try to fit every single thing into a single resource. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking about fitting things into resources, let's... Whew. Maybe we should... Well, the thing is, we kind of have to keep these in here. Sure, people S. Thank you. Thank you. Kind of have to keep that in there. We don't really have a choice. Oh, we need a Boolean. Is slowed? Well, I guess no, because is slowed is in their stats. And that's what we're affecting is their stats. So that should actually be fine. I think that var slow effect, we don't need that anymore. Right? Yeah, we don't need slow effect anymore. And instead, we're naming it stats dot, there's effect duration and AoE lifetime, slow percentage. Slow effect, var slow effect equals slow effect instantiate. Stats, so we do stats dot slow percentage, and slow percentage is right here. Perfect. And I can just go back like that. Then we have slow time. So slow time is actually effect duration. So stats dot effect duration. Slow percentage, I think is still slow percentage. Yep. Slow percentage, slow effect, which is the pack. Wait. What did we just delete? No, we deleted the percentage. Never mind. Var slow effect. Yep, we do that. Add the child of slow effect. Slow percentage, effect duration. One shot true. Yeah. And now what we could probably do is add a timer. So then it will despawn or spawn and despawn itself in the ready. Yeah. In the ready is what we want to do. Func ready. Ready. And we can do something as easy as add a timer. And this will be the big up LT, big up. Welcome. Let's go. Get hyped. We are figuring out an AoE area. So just a big area of effect where when the player walks in, they get slowed. So we got, I'm learning 3D. It's a lot harder than 2D. Listen, I feel the opposite way because I started with 3D. And so now it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm not a fan of 2D as much as I am for 3D. You're preparing to work for Freedom Forge Studios. You darn tootin' you are. You darn tootin'. Once we can afford. One day. Maybe a year from now. Maybe 2, maybe 10. We'll see. So we got the timer. And we first want to do timer. Or no, sorry. Get timer dot wait time equals stats dot AoE lifetime. So what this is going to do is it's going to set our lifetime, and we're actually going to rename the timer to lifetime. And we can just get lifetime. And so we do lifetime.waitTime. I want to watch some video about modules in TypeScript and about fuzzy search implementations. We'll come back. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, lifetime, wait time, AOE lifetime. And now we want to connect the timeout. So on timer timeout, go to the node, signals, on timeout, connect. So on lifetime timeout, all we're going to do is queue free and just delete itself. So